Namaste. Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here with Shanti and I today. So let's go ahead and start on your back. Bend your knees, put your feet flat on your mat. Let your knees come in towards each other as your feet are hip width apart or even wider. And then allow your arms to rest comfortably next to you. I'm going to suggest that you take your elbows out to the side like cactus and see if the back of your hands can come to the floor. If you have shoulder issues, it's okay. Just let the arms rest next to you. And then just close your eyes for a moment. Take a nice deep inhalation through the belly. And exhale, sigh it out of an open mouth. And do this again 2 more times and see if you want to pause the breath. So inhale through the nose, let the belly expand. Pause the breath in for just a count or 2. Just hold for a moment and then exhale and let all the air exit. And last one, inhale. Hold the breath in for just a minute and exhale and sigh it out. And then as you're ready, let the feet come in closer to each other. So they're like number 11, they're parallel to each other. Your knees are parallel to each other. Take your arms, palms down next to your body. Bring the heels a little bit closer to your buttocks. Press through the bottom of both feet. Lift the hips up. And as you lift the hips up, this is the bridge pose. I want you to see if you can lift the hips up without squeezing the buttocks. So these glute muscles are one of the largest muscles in our body. So can you lift it up using your back instead of the butt? We're trying to strengthen the back muscles. So lift the hips up. Keep the buttocks relaxed. You should be able to tap your butt and they're not squeezed then. And pause here for just a moment. Take a nice deep breath in. Also, when you don't use your glutes, you feel it more in the quadriceps, right? The rectus femoris, you feel it in that thigh muscle. One more deep breath here, and then exhale, slowly begin to lower down one vertebrae at a time. And again, press through the bottom of both feet, lift the hips up. Pause here, again, loosen the butt. Try not to squeeze the butt, really using the back muscles to lift the hips up as much as you can. As you're pressing down through your feet, you feel more of the thigh muscles energized, and then nice and slowly lower it down. If you're using a block, grab one of those blocks with you. If you're not, do the same thing that we just did. If you're using a block, take the block, put it in between your thighs, press through the bottom of both feet, lift the hips up. But this time, if you have the block in between your thighs, you're going to try and squeeze that block in between the thighs. And you hold it. If you don't have the block, just lift the hips up, focus on using your low back muscles, and pause here for 3, for 2, and 1. And nice and slowly lower the hips down. And then take your knees over to the left, windshield wiper your knees to the right, and again to the left. Kind of give your little buttocks a little massage, low back a little massage. And then come back to the center. Bring the knees to your chest, your hands on top of your kneecaps. As you inhale, press the knees away, elbows become straight. Exhale, draw the knees to your chest. So your hands stay on your kneecaps the whole time. This is called Apanasana. Extend the legs away, elbows become straight, and then draw the knees to your chest as you bend the elbows. And again, inhale, push the knees away, elbows are straight. Exhale to your chest. Last one, inhale and exhale. And then this time, as you push the knees away, see that the knees are 90 degrees and your hips are 90 degrees. When your legs are in this position, you're definitely feeling your core more engaged. Take the arms towards the sky, palms of your hands are facing each other, and then extend the left leg straight as you reach the right arm above your head. And then switch sides. Bring the knees together, hands towards each other, right leg straight, left arm reaches overhead. And then switch side. This is called a dead bug. And switch sides, alternating side to side. So your back, there's a curvature on your lumbar spine, right? Try and keep it as it is. You don't need to press your low back down. You want to keep the core engaged though. So pull that belly in and up towards the navel, or navel towards your spine, but try not to press your back down. You don't want to flatten your lumbar spine. And then right leg back, left arm above your head, and then switch side. Inhale and exhale. Good, really nice and controlled movement here. So we're not using momentum at all. Inhale and exhale. Last one more to each side. Bring it in and extend it out. And then come all the way back in. Draw the knees to your chest. Pick up the head and shoulders. So make yourself into this tight little ball. And then extend the legs out as you lower the head and shoulders out. Maybe extend the arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale, come on up. Extend, make yourself into a ball. And then extend it out. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can keep the head and shoulders off the ground the whole time. And bring everything in, squeeze it in, and then exhale and extend. Inhale, bring everything in. Exhale and extend. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Take the legs straight up towards the sky, vertical. Point the toes. And now as you're going to bend the knees, you're going to bring the hands to your kneecaps. Extend the legs out. And then straighten the knees as you reach the arms overhead. Inhale and exhale. Bring the knees to your chest. Inhale, extend the legs up, reach the arms overhead. And exhale, knees comes to your chest as you draw it in. Inhale, extend and exhale. So much of our practice is about expansion as you inhale and contraction as you exhale. So notice that. Inhale, expand. That allows you to take in more air. Exhale, bring it in as you squeeze the knees in. Last two. Inhale, expand, send the toes up. Exhale and bring it in. Last one. Inhale and expand. Pause here for a moment. And then as you exhale, you're going to lower the left leg down towards the floor. Doesn't have to touch the floor or hover. You can just lower it down maybe 45 degrees, and then switch sides. Lower it down. Good. And then switch sides. Now this is level 1. If you want to go a little bit more difficult, you can lower it down a little bit closer to the earth. Okay. If you want a little bit more challenging, you can pick up the head and shoulders off the ground as you reach the fingertips towards the heels. Those are 3 phases. So wherever you feel good, wherever you feel like you can sustain it, stay there and move with your breath. And 3. Exhale, make sure you're breathing. And 2. Exhale, last one. Beautiful. And then bring the knees to your chest, lower the head and shoulders down, and then you're going to roll over to the left side. As you roll over to the left side, take your torso all the way down. You can rest your head on your bicep. Extend the leg straight. Your right hand you can use as a kind of a kickstand to support yourself, so you're not going to roll forward and back. Stay on the side body and then lift both legs off the ground. You can press the right hand down. That's going to help you stabilize. And then you're going to imagine that you're just kind of walking. So swing your legs forward and back, forward and back. Press the left hand down, press the right hand down, and just move the legs just like pendulum, back and forth, back and forth. So we're really waking up the side body muscles, all the oblique muscles on your side. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3, 2, last one. Beautiful. Bring the legs down. Bend the knees slightly and then push yourself up, bring yourself up to your forearm. Left forearm down. You can keep the knees and the outside edge of that left leg down on the floor. Your right hand can stay down and then lift the hips up. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, lift the right arm up, and as you lift the hips up, lower down. And lift and lower down. If you want to make this a little bit more challenging, as you lift the hips up, you can extend that right leg back and then bring everything together down. So those are your three options here. Either just hand down, lifting the hips up, arm up, lifting the hips up, or arm up and extend the legs. So whatever is most appropriate for you, press it up. Keep it going. Inhale and exhale, expand. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, expand. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale, expand. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, expand. Inhale, last one. And exhale, beautiful. Ooh, I almost lost it there. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. You can just roll over. I'm just gonna turn so you can see me better. We're gonna start with our head down first. So your head's resting on your bicep. You're using your left hand as a kickstand. Pick up the feet, the legs off the ground, and then pendulum back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Keep breathing. And exhale, exhale. You're really using those oblique muscles to keep the legs lifted. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the legs all the way down. Bend the knees slightly. Press yourself up so you can bring the right forearm down. If this bothers your shoulder, move the forearm a little bit farther ahead than the shoulder so that the elbow is not directly underneath your shoulder. And then your options again are either left hand down and just lift the hip up. So start here and then see how you want to progress. You can lift the left arm up and lift the hip up. Or you can lift the left arm up, lift the hip up and extend the leg out. So your options, let's do it. Breathe here, inhale, and then exhale and lift. Inhale, exhale and lift. Inhale, exhale and press. Good, strong sides. And press. Good. And 3, 2, last one, and press it up. Very nice. Come all the way down. Go ahead and have a seat, please. Cross your ankles. Take a nice deep breath in. Bring the arms in front of you. Palms are facing each other. And then take the arms overhead. Take the elbows out to the side. Lift the chest up. Inhale, expand the arms. Exhale, bring it in. Bring the elbows and out. Inhale. Bring it in. Lift up and out. So nice big rotations in those shoulders, right? And out. Inhale. Good. Good. Now I'm going to ask you to imagine one thing. Imagine you have this huge ball in between your hands. As you're bringing your arms closer to each other, can you imagine that you're squeezing that ball? Okay. So we're just going to add a little bit more resistance. So inhale here. Now imagine you're squeezing the ball. So really use the power in your arms. Now you're going to lift this heavy ball overhead. Now you can let go of the ball, elbows out to the side. Inhale, reach, and then squeeze that ball. So you really have to use your own muscles. Visualize you have this ball, squeezing the ball. Lift the ball overhead. It's a heavy ball, so take your time. And then elbows to the side. Inhale, reach, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze this imaginary ball. Lift it up. Now imagine it's like 100 pounds. You have to lift it overhead and then exhale and out. Relax. 2 more. Inhale. Really squeeze it. Imagine this ball. And then lift it. Imagine a heavy, heavy ball. And exhale. And last one. Inhale. Squeeze the ball. Lift it up. And then all the way up. Beautiful. So you might have felt that in your arms, but also your upper back, the latissimus dorsi. The next movement we're going to do is exactly the opposite. So start with the hands close to each other. just like shoulder width apart. So imagine that ball. Now the ball is expanding, so it's going to press your arms out. And then you're going to go as far as you possibly can. The ball is huge now. And then you're going to bend the elbows. And then now lower the hands down. Inhale, bring the arms in front of you. Palms are facing each other. Squeeze that ball, imaginary ball. Now it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So you really have to press your hands against this imaginary wall. Energize all those arm muscles and back muscles. And then that ball is going to grow huge. Arms out to the side. Very nice. And then bend the elbows now all the way up. And then lower the hands down. So almost like you're swimming back. Inhale, keep going. Open the arms out. Really use your muscles. Bend the elbows and then press the hands down. Inhale, good. Take it all the way out. Slow down so you really feel it in the muscles. Bend the elbows and then press. Really good stuff for your rotator cuff. Open, nice and slow. Bend the elbows and press. It's incredible because we don't have any weight, but I really, really feel it right now in my arms. Bend the elbows and then lower down. Beautiful. Ooh, shake the arms out. Take a nice deep breath here. Raise the arms and exhale. Good job. Let's go ahead and come to the top of your mat, please. So stand tall. Come up to the top of your mat. As you inhale, reach the arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hold the arms up here. Take a big step back with the left foot. And then you're going to bend the right knee, and bend the elbows out to the side. Now imagine you're doing a pull-up, right? So we want to, as we're bending your elbows, you want to imagine that you're pulling your chest up through your hands. And then lift the arms up. Keep that right knee bent as much as you can. You may need to step that left foot back a little bit more and really energize that leg. So press through the outside edge of the left leg. Bend the right knee. Try not to strain the right knee. Elbows wide. And lift. Inhale. So really imagine you're pulling your chest up. And lift. You're really using these strong muscles back here. I'm going to turn around so you can see. Inhale. Bend the elbows. And up. Inhale. Bend the elbows out. Make all those big muscles on your back work. Inhale. Bend the elbows. Lift the chest up. Two more. Inhale. Bend the elbows. Lift the chest up. Last one. Inhale. Bend the elbows, lift the chest up, hold it here. So you have to hold your chin up and then relax the arms down, shake the arms out, step the left foot up, step the right foot back. Make sure you have enough space between the legs. So step that right foot back as much as you need to. Press through the outside edge of the right foot. Bend the left knee deep. Arms up. Inhale. Lift the chest up. Imagine you're doing a pull-up. Like you can even close your eyes and visualize yourself doing a pull-up. Lift the heart up. And inhale. Lift the heart up. Good. You're so strong. Inhale. Lift. Good. One, two more. Inhale. Lift yourself up like your life depends on it. Inhale. And lift it all the way up. Good job. And shake it out. Very nice. Step the left foot back behind you again. Bend that right knee. And then this time, we're going to go into warrior two. So step the left foot so that the back arch is aligned with the right heel. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. Elbows out to the side. Bring the elbows high enough so that it's shoulder height. But make sure the shoulders are not lifting up. So shoulders down the back, 90 degrees in the elbows. And then now as you're bending the right knee deep, you're going to keep the right knee. Then you're going to do those rotator cuff moves. So lower the hands down, but don't let the elbows drop. Lift the elbows up, keep the elbows up, and then press the hands down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, and use those rotator cuffs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, good. Inhale, And exhale, keep that right knee bent. Don't let the right knee become straight. 3 more. And exhale, imagine you're pushing your hands through mud. So a lot of resistance right here. 2 more. And press, last one. And press, good job. Hold it here for a moment. And then straighten the right knee, bend the right, or turn the right foot in, turn the left foot out, bend the left knee. Same thing on this side. So really bend deep into that left knee. Right leg is straight, press to the outside edge of the right leg, elbows up. Same height as your shoulders. Fingers together, nice strong hands. Belly is in, chest is lifted. Press, press, press. Just 5 of these, that's it. Inhale, good. Push through that mud. Make those shoulders really flexible, mobile and strong. And press. Good, 2, 3, 2 more. Down, lifted, inhale. Exhale, keep the left knee bent. Last one, you got this. Inhale and exhale. Excellent work. Shake the arms out. Woo. Good job. We're not really doing anything, lifting weights or anything, but a lot of work here. Now, turn the toes out, heels in, bend both knees. So come into your yogic squat. This time we're going to use those imaginary balls again. So hug your elbows in. Imagine that you're like have to squeeze and glue your elbows to your rib cage. Imagine that ball in between your hands. Bend the knees a little bit deeper. Make sure the knees are not sickled in. So really press the knees out. And then notice if you're sticking your bum out, you don't have to tuck your tail under, but lengthen the tail towards your heels. So always maintain a lumbar spine curvature without lengthening the tail down, okay? Elbows out, hug your rib cage in, bend the knees, imagine the ball, keep the elbows glued, and then just open the palms to the front. Now notice if you're cranking your wrist, so make sure your wrist in a neutral position, right? We don't want to use the wrist to go back, okay? So the wrist is neutral, the ball expands. Just take the arms behind you as much, or the hands behind you as much as you can, hold it, and then bring it all the way back and squeeze that ball in. The hands are facing each other now, and then open them out to the side. Keep the knees bent. Keep the elbows right next to your rib cage. Don't let the elbows come off your waist. And press open. Keep the knees bent. Sit down a little bit lower. And press open. Ooh, this is some serious work for those shoulders today. Press open. 2 more. Press open. Last one. And open. Very nice. Straighten the knees, turn the toes in, heels up, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward, Pasarita Parithanasana. As you fold forward, just let the head drop for a moment. Shake the head side to side. You can sway your torso side to side. You can shake your arms. Whatever you need to do to let go of any kind of weird tension you may be holding. Take a nice deep breath in, exhale, and then come all the way up and heel toe your feet closer to each other. Have a seat, please, and come down to on all fours. So come into tabletop pose. Inhale, send the right leg back behind you. Exhale, bring the right knee in between your hands and place that right shin down. So maybe the back knee is bent, that's okay. If you want to make it a full pigeon prep, you can extend the left leg back behind you. But we're focusing on the back and the upper arms today. So we're gonna turn this into what I call pigeon prep push-ups. Hands are a little bit wider than the shoulders. Palms are open, so fingers are wide apart from each other. Imagine you're pushing the earth away, right? So you really have to use a little bit of imagination here. Inhale, lift the chest. Now as you exhale, begin to go into your bottom of your push-up. Let the elbows go wide. Go as low as you can, and then now you really have to press the earth away, come up straight. So imagine that you really have to push your body away, right? So bend the elbows, come down, exhale, press. Inhale, come down. Exhale, push the earth away. Inhale, come down. Exhale, push up. Good. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press. Last one, inhale. And exhale. And then this time, just come down on your pigeon prep. Let the head hang for a moment. Stretch out your hips and back. Shake the head side to side. Take a little break. And then as you're ready, come back up. Take that right knee back. Extend the left leg back behind you. And then draw the left knee towards your chest. Step the left shin in between. Entirely up to you if you want to straighten that back leg or bend it. It's entirely up to you. Same push-ups, 5 of them. So hands wider than the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, elbows wide as you lower yourself down. But really use that earth, right? So your ground is your prop right now. Push it away. Inhale. Bend the elbows and push the earth away. 3. Inhale. Press. Last one. Inhale and press. Beautiful. Now extend that left leg back behind you. Bend the knees. And then walk your knees a little bit farther away from your hands. Lower the hips down so that your body is diagonal, right? So we don't want to stick our bum out like this. You want to lower the hips down. Hands are wider than the shoulders. You take a nice deep breath in. Now this time, as you bend the elbows, you're going to go with the elbows back behind you, not way out to the side. So squeeze your rib cage again. Bend the elbows back. Keep the chest lifted. Don't let the chest drop. And then push yourself up. Inhale. Exhale, nice and slowly, coming down slowly. Use that negative range of motion. Press it up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly, slowly. Take your time, take your time, take your time. And press it up in 1 count. So we want to go down in 3 or 4 counts and come up in 1 count. 3, 2, 1, and push it up. Good. Can we do 2 more? Inhale. Exhale, press. 3, 2, 1, and press it up. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Press. 3, 2, 1. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And press yourself up. Lean back into child's pose. Stretch it out. Drop the forehead down. If you have a block in front of you, you can take the block and put your elbows, actually 2 blocks, and put your elbows on top of your blocks. And that's a really nice stretch for your upper back and your triceps. And then let the forehead drop in between the in between the blocks. You can put your hands in prayer pose and bring your thumbs to the nape of your neck. And then go ahead and have a seat, please. You can sit on your heels or cross your ankles. Lift the right arm out to the side. Bring the arm back. Bend the elbow. Take your left hand to your right elbow. And then gently, make sure you're not leaning over to the left. Sit tall. And just gently draw that elbow in so you get a nice stretch in that right tricep. And then same arm, take it across your body, and then make sure that you're not twisting. So keep the torso facing forward, arm is straight and up high, shoulder height, and just grab the right arm with your left hand. Let that right shoulder down so you feel a stretch in your neck as well. And relax the arm. Take the left arm up, bend the elbow, reach back behind you. Grab that left elbow as you lower the left fingertips towards the back of your upper back. You can grab your elbow with your right hand, but sit tall. Make sure you're not leaning over to the right. Nice and deep breath in. Exhale. And then take that left arm across your body. So elbow is not bent, arm is straight, shoulders down, you're reaching across as you grab the arm. Good. And then come up to tabletop pose again. Inhale, reach that right arm out to the right. Have your knees be hip width apart. Exhale, take the right arm under your body. Drop the right side of your face down to the earth. So let the right jaws melt. Let the right ear melt. If you find your head is lifted, you can take your block and rest your head on top of your block. Okay, you want to allow your head to rest. And then pause here for a moment. Your left hand can either reach above your head, you can take the left hand to your low back, or maybe your left hand can find your right hip, but make sure you're not leaning to the left or the right. So have equal weight on both knees. Essentially, this twist is happening in your upper back, in your thoracic spine. One more deep breath in. We really worked all those muscles today, upper back, mid upper back, the rhomboids, latissimus dorsi, the upper arms. And then gently come all the way back up to the center. Take the left arm out to the left. Inhale, and then reach underneath your body as you bring the left side of your face down. Let the left jaws and then the left ear rest on the floor. Your right fingertips can reach overhead or behind you, or you can find your left thigh. Again, check in, make sure that you're not putting too much weight on one knee, that your weight is actually distributed equally between both legs. One more deep breath here. And then as you're ready, gently press yourself all the way back up, please. Cross your ankles, have a seat, and we're gonna come into a supported bridge. So just like we did at the beginning of the class, except that this time you're gonna take your block and slide it under your hips. Make sure it's under the hips, not under your low back or kidneys, okay? So this time, take the palms up. You want to roll the shoulder blades down the back, and then just close your eyes here for a moment. Supported bridge. If this is good, you want to stay here, please feel free to do that. If you want to turn it into a supported shoulder stand, lift the legs up towards the sky. And whenever you're in bridge or shoulder stand, try not to turn your head side to side. So keep your gaze on your knees or your toes, just so you don't crank your neck in a way, or tweak it or turk it. Anyway, just stay here for one more breath in. This supported shoulder stand is a really lovely way, especially at the end of the day, if you're exhausted, your feet are tired, this is a really good way to end your day or end your practice. One more deep breath here. Exhale. And then gently lower the feet down. You can stay in the supported bridge if you like to, or you can slowly begin to extend the legs out. And if this feels good, stay here. Otherwise, we're going to go into our final pose, Shavasana. So slowly begin to lift the hips up, roll down one vertebrae at a time, extend the legs out into your final pose, Shavasana. Close your eyes. Let the eyes sink into the sockets. Let your breath be completely natural. Palms are open. Chest is soft. Belly is soft. And just rest. As you're ready, gently begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. Draw one knee to your chest and then the other knee to your chest. Hug the knees in. Notice which nostril you're breathing out of a little bit easier. Roll over to that side. Pause for a moment. And then with the strength in your top arm, press yourself to a comfortable seat, please. Bringing your hands to the heart center. Bow down to yourself for creating this time and space to take care of yourself. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through your practice. Namaste.